I'm the CEO of Klarrio, and today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about continuous deployment. Continuous deployment is actually highly linked to the agile way of working, which is what everybody wants nowadays. Because agile delivers us flexibility in terms of speed, requirement, adoption by the customer, nice things like that. It's also something to do with things like DevOps, continuous testing, and going from code to deployment. How do I get my actual piece of code from my computer into a production-ready system? That's where continuous deployment comes in. Now, continuous deployment is actually a prolongation of something what's known as continuous integration. Continuous integration actually means that when I write my piece of code, I want to commit as often as possible. And I want to have the security that whatever I committed is actually working. So I commit to the master branch of my project, it's automatically tested, and it actually results in a deliverable that can be deployed. So you heard a couple of items in there. The first thing is automated testing. Automated testing is a very important part of this entire idea. It actually means that when I write my code and I commit it, there's also a piece of code that is going to test that it actually performs along the requirements that I've set for this code. Once that is done, this can serve as a gate for later steps. And one of those later steps is continuous delivery. What continuous delivery gives us in this workflow is actually the fact that now that I've tested my code and it's properly working, I can actually have that into a form, a binary form or a container, so that I can actually take that container or binary blob and install it onto a system. Now, typically what would happen is if the gate is passed, it actually builds this binary, and this binary is going to get deployed into a environment where I can do some further testing prior to going to production. You can call this staging, you can call this acceptance, whatever you feel like. Now, when continuous deployment comes into play, you're a lot further down the line in the sense that now you're ready to do that last step automatically. So my code is tested, it's validated, it resulted in a binary or a container that I can actually deploy. And now I'm going to automatically push that container into a production system. Now, what this gives us is the fact that instead of having this lifecycle management where I need to deploy on a given time frame, I need to upgrade several components, I can do continuous deployment. I can upgrade each of these components whenever I need to. I can do this multiple times a day without interference to the system. Which brings us to the following topic, which is zero downtime deployments that we're going to discuss in another video. Thank you.